What's up guys, welcome to GW30, and it's been 4 months since we last played the English Premier League, and we're finally about to go in a week. And if you're here to check out the best selection for GW30, you're on the right channel. Please consider subscribing below and comment what you think about what players that I'll include in this team. And let's get right into it. The Barclays Premier League has decided to add more players for substitutions. Initially we had 3 substitutions available for each and every team, but now after Frank Lampard, the Chelsea legend, decided to appeal, they were awarded more players, and what we're going to get now is that for every game there will be 5 players available for substitutions. Okay, so we don't know what that will mean for the FPL managers, but what we do not want as FPL managers is that our key players to be substituted before that 60-minute mark so that he or she can get the number of points that are required. And well, that's enough about that. Let's talk about the players that we're going to put in this game week. And for starters, we have been given an unlimited selection for this game week only. And for those that had messed up, those that wish to have those influential players in the past game weeks, this is your chance to make an impact. It's your chance to make amends, and it's your chance to catch up with other FPL managers that you're playing against. My goalkeeper selection for game week 30 is going to be Henderson, and the Manchester United loanee player has proved himself that he can take David De Gea's place if David De Gea does not start performing anytime soon. So Sheffield United have got a double game week coming up in game week 30, and I think that the way Sheffield United have been playing, they've been gunning for that number 5 position and Europa position, and I think they are going to continue with the way they started the season. So this is one reason why I chose Dean Henderson. And moving on to the back 4, Trent Alexander-Arnold is still going to get the nod because he's still one of the best right backs in Europe, period. And given the fact that Liverpool are most likely going to lift the crown in the next 2 game weeks, even though they have the Merseyside derby against Everton, I'm pretty sure that Trent Alexander-Arnold will be pumped up to perform this game week. And moving on from Trent, we're going to go to his counterpart, that is his partner in crime, that's Andrew Robertson, the Scottish captain. That guy and Trent Alexander-Arnold have been doing some devastating stuff in the Premier League, and you would not be surprised if 3/4 of the Liverpool players have him in their squad, or have them in their squad rather. And the next 2 people that I have is Sir John Lundstrom from Sheffield United. Yeah, so John Lundstrom is very affordable, and for the returns that we get from such a player coming from a very mid-table team is astonishing, really. I really lack for words there, but moving on. The next player that I'll choose is torn between either Soyuncu, the Turk, or maybe going for another Sheffield United in the form of Stevens. Either of these 3, that will make a back 3 from Sheffield United, and I'm putting my eggs in Sheffield United because I think they've been performing and they'll do the job. So we're going into the midfield now. The one that most people will have in their team is Kevin De Bruyne. You see, Kevin De Bruyne is about to break the English Premier League record for most assists in a season. And he's only played 26 games, but since we've played 29 games, in the 26 games that he has been playing, he has got 18 assists and 8 goals. So now that means that Kevin De Bruyne is someone that you cannot afford to not have in your team. If you don't have Kevin De Bruyne, at least you're supposed to have one of the Man City players, because the way Man City's league is going, it's been a very bad season for Man City, and they're trying to recapture, to salvage anything, if you will, from the remaining games. So I'm pretty sure that they're going to come bang on looking for results, 3 points I'm going to give them 3 points for the double game week that is coming up. That is why I chose them to have Kevin De Bruyne in the midfield. So yeah, moving on from Kevin De Bruyne, the next midfielder that I have in my team is Mohamed Salah. See, the way the season began, Mohamed Salah wasn't really performing or outperforming his counterpart, Sadio Mane. But as the season progressed, I think they came toe to toe. And I think looking at this fixture, since he performed well in the last fixture, the last time they met, this is going to be a very good fixture for Mohamed Salah to score. Wolverhampton United player Adama Traore has been in hot form this season, and I think he's going to continue from where he left off. And the other guy that I'm going to add into this equation is going to be Todd Cantwell, from a youngster. The 21-year-old is being marked by a lot of big teams in the English Premier League. A lot of big teams are after the young man, and you can see why, because of the returns that he's bringing out. And my front line is going to be Jamie Vardy. I think he's been outstanding for Leicester, and if not for the breakdown that he had at the turn of the year, that kind of slowed him down after he had his kid. But I think he should have had enough rest with his kid, and he must be looking to go on. And looking at the number of goals that he has, he's been leading the pack since day one, and I think that he'll be able to carry on from where he left off in February. So the other player that I'm going to have is Aguero, who's going to finish up my team. You see, Sergio Aguero is one of the hardest hitters in the Premier League. He's got the most hat-tricks in the history of the Premier League. He's got all those accolades following him, so I think he's got a rap sheet. You know that when he's fit, he's going to score. So Sergio Aguero is a must-have, especially in this double game week against Arsenal and Burnley. Even though City are going to be away, I'm pretty sure that Kun Aguero will be looking for some damage. So that's my team for Game Week 30. Please subscribe and leave a comment below about what you think about my team. Peace.